Okay, this is not a good webcam. Sorry, I'm late. I hope I'm live. I hope you can hear me because I have problems with my speakers. Having problems here with the speakers, having problems with this webcam because normally I go to Internet Explorer and it wouldn't let me do it this time. And so I'm on this Google Chrome, and I don't like Google Chrome. And for some reason, I hope you can hear me. Um, Hello, Deb. Can you hear me? I know this picture is terrible. I'm on my desktop. Okay, good. All right. I'm glad there's 3 people on. I'm going to wait for a few more. I got started late tonight because I was trying to get all of my yarn organized. Okay, Melissa's here. My husband came home from the hospital this past Monday night. He's had to go every day, including weekends, to get a bag, like an IV bag put on with antibiotics because he's got a midline in his arm that goes from here all the way up into here. So he still has a little bit of the pneumonia left and the infection. Yeah, I'm on the Google Chrome, and I don't like Chrome. I usually do the Internet Explorer, and for some reason tonight it said Internet Explorer could not do the live chat. So I don't know what's going on. So gonna wait for a few more people because I have a few things that I thought I would share that I have gotten probably this past week from Walmart. Instead of doing a haul video, I forgot to do a haul video really. So um, I'm going to wait a few more minutes, and then if nobody else comes on, then I'll go ahead and show you what I got. Because some people watch this, if they can't get on when I'm here, then some people watch it later on when it's published to YouTube. Oh, so how's everyone out there tonight? I'm still coughing a little bit, but not as bad as I was last week, so I'm getting over this bug. Now my sister's sick. She's got the flu, which I didn't get the flu. I just had bronchitis, but she's got the flu. She's got it really bad. So she's been sick for a few days. Then my grandchildren got sick this past week, but thank goodness they didn't get the flu. My oldest one got a strep throat with 103 temperature for a couple of days. And then the 6-year-old, she got a little bit of a cold and no temperature. So that was good. I'm sorry to hear you about your grandbaby, Melissa. Also, the flu killed your grandbaby. Oh, that is so sad. You know, so many children are dying from this flu. This is the worst flu epidemic that we've ever had. And I have no idea how many years. It's been a very long time, over 10 years. So it's really bad all through the country. So I have been seeing reports about babies and older children, and that's why my daughter took my grandchildren to the doctor right away. Normally she would, doctor them at home herself, but she said no, she's not taking chances, so she did it herself. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and show what I got from Walmart. I got some really cute buttons. So I'm going to start with those. I got a lot of buttons. When Walmart's really gotten some good buttons in, and I try not to buy buttons because I've got so many now, but then I couldn't pass these up. All right, so these are little cats right here. Can you see those? Whoops, where am I? Here you go, right there. Try to get the glare off of them. These were $1.97. These are the Walmart brand, I think. No, it's Dress It Up. That's what they are. But they're really cute. And then I got these Minnie and Mickey ears. And they have glitter on them. It's so hard for you to see really good because of the glare that's on the packaging. But anyhow, they have glitter. These were, I think, $2.97. And then here's Olaf with Dress It Up. He's my favorite out of the movie. I think he's so cute. And then here's My Little Pony. And all of the Dress It Up were $1.97. Here's some fairies, and the fairies have glitter on them. I don't know if I showed some. It seems like to me I've showed some of these buttons already. But anyhow, here's some bugs. They're adorable. And then I got the princesses. I always tell my children when I say princess to them, I always say princesses. And then here's some mermaids. They are so adorable. And then I got TSUM. I don't know what that is. But anyhow, these are Disney characters. You got Mickey, Tigger, Minnie Mouse. You have a cat back there. And Dumbo and Winnie the Pooh. I can't see what the cat is, so I'm going to go ahead and open this package. It's been raining here today, and we really need the rain because the grass is drying up real bad. Here's the cat. Isn't that adorable? And then I got these cute little puppies. And I think that's it of the buttons. Nope, one more. And then here's some different types of, animals like a deer, a porcupine, owl. I think that's a beaver, a skunk, and a fox. And that is it of the buttons. Then I got this fabric. It's like a buttercream fabric because I have a special order I have to do. She wants some coasters. And then I got this remnant, and again, it's clearanced. It's a half a yard. I paid 74 cents. It says I saved $2.23. And that's like a, not a royal blue, maybe sort of almost like an antique blue. And then a couple more things. I got this, what's it called? Shape Flex. And what it is, it's cotton. But then on the inside of it is the bubbles with the glue where you can fuse it onto your fabric. So I saw a tutorial. I think she was making a purse or something with this. And she said it's really good to stabilize the fabric with. And then I got this cotton. I can't remember why I got this cotton. Why did I? Oh, because I ran out of white. That's why. And I need some more white cotton. So this was $2.97 a yard, and I paid $5.94. And that is it for. Nope, one more thing, and then I got some free check. I love this stuff. This is really good. If you don't have a serger or pink and shears or whatever, this is good for your seams because that way your fabric won't fray. And that is it for what I got. So I didn't get a whole lot. And I went for 2 shopping trips. Let me put these buttons back in here. So that's it. What has everyone been up to besides Melissa going to her grandbaby's funeral? I'm so sorry about that. I've never lost a child, a grandbaby child of my own or anything, so I have no idea how that feels. And excuse my appearance tonight. I look terrible. I haven't put makeup on. I haven't done my hair or anything. I'm waiting on my beautician to get back to work. She's been sick. And so I'm waiting on her to get back to work so she can do something with my hair, because I only let one person touch my hair. I've learned my lesson. I've been to a few different beauticians and they really chop it up and make a big mess out of it. So I'll wait. If it takes 2 weeks, I'll wait. Okay, so somebody say something instead of me doing all the talking. I don't like to do a lot of talking on this. I like for people to interact with what they want to say or whatever. Okay, Melissa says, thank you. Have been trying to be there for my son because we all are taking it hard. I can imagine. I can imagine you're taking it really hard. I don't know if you saw Melissa, but Deb says she's so sorry. So besides that, Melissa, how you been doing? And Deb, how you doing? Both of you, how you doing? There's a third person on here, but I don't see her making a comment. Okay, Deb says, I think we have to know angels are with them. Yep, angels are with them. Children are very special to the angels. So I think the angels pretty much look over the children a lot more than I guess more than they would an adult. That's how I feel about it, because I feel like the children need it more. And the angels are also looking over the families too, so they can try to help them get through the hard times. And Deb says, I'm doing fine. I stopped by Joann's today and picked up some remnants at a great price. Okay. I want to know what kind of prices you have found. And I would love to see, do you do videos, Deb? Because I sure would love to see when you go to Joann's what you get. All right. Melissa says, but Melody, if you go to Hobby Lobby, they have 2 dresses, Valentine's and Easter there. Is a panel. You can cut it out and see the dress. They are so cute. Oh, really? See, I don't have a Hobby Lobby close by. I would have to drive almost 2 hours to get to one. But when I do, I make a day out of it. I go to different places. So I've got, so maybe I wonder if they would have it on their website. I'll have to check their website because, see, sometimes that's how I do a lot of my ordering is on their website. Deb says, I have thought about a YouTube channel, but I haven't. And then Melissa says, thank you very much for y'all's prayers. Yes, they are very cute. Well, I sure would love to see some of these remnants that you get, and I'm sure you get patterns and all too. I wish I could get to Joann's more often, but that's an hour away from me. I have sent Joann's and Hobby Lobby emails asking them, can you please come to Sebring? We need a fabric store. We need a craft store. All we have is Michael's and Walmart, and they're no good. Okay. Oh, we got a new person on. I don't want to mispronounce her name, but anyhow, she's from Singapore. She says hello from Singapore. Hello, Suk Mike Hawk. I don't know if I pronounced it correctly. Excuse me if I didn't. Deb says, follow me on Instagram. And you can see, oh, okay. I'll have to go to Instagram then. Let me put that in my phone while I'm thinking about it, because when I get off here tonight, then I'll forget about it the rest of the week. So got my phone right here. Let me go to my Instagram. Oh, where is it? There it is. All right, so let me see. How do we do this? All right, I guess I put a search in. So let me find it. MISSOC. MISSOCIALDEB. All right, let's see. People. Nope. Can't find you. All right, hold on. Maybe I'm not doing it right. All right. MISS. MISS. Oh, 3 S's. Okay, I only put 2 S's in. Okay. OCIA. OCIA. LDEB. LDEB. There you are. I found you. Okay, I didn't have your name correct before. Okay, here you go. I found you. I don't know if you can see it that good or not. Is that you? Let me know if I got the right one. I think I've got the right one. Yeah, it's a little blurry. Okay, just wanted to make sure I got the right one. Okay, so I want to follow. So I guess I click follow back. Okay, got. I'm following you now. Yeah, this webcam for Chrome is no good. I don't like it. All right, let's see. I've got a lot of messages. Let's see. Melissa says we have an embroidery store. It's called Sew. They have beautiful stuff there. And then Deb says, I made a wardrobe for my niece's American Girl doll. Has little hangers and clothes and her own doll iPhone. Oh, well, aren't you talented? We have a James Johnson. It says, hello, dear. I'm touching. All right. You know what? You can get off up there, and I'm going to block you. I'm going to block because I don't put up with that mess. That is disgusting and nasty. All right. He's blocked and he's removed. You know what? I'm pretty sure you saw what he said. That is disgusting. All right. Now, I couldn't block him. I deleted the message. Hide user. Okay, hide user. There we go. All right, he's gone. That was disgusting. Why do people have to talk so nasty like that? I don't know. All right. I'm sorry that y'all saw that because I know you saw what he wrote. And it says he's hidden by Paradise Creations. Okay, so I can still see his channel picture. How do I guess I blocked him once I hit his name, right? I'm going to report. Profanity. Okay. I reported him also as profanity. All right, his picture's gone. Thank goodness. Okay, y'all, say something. So what time is it in Singapore if you're still around? I only have one person on here now. Did I delete everybody? I hope not. Okay, who's on here? I think we're going to be calling it an early night tonight because only one person is on right now. Okay. All right. I just wanted to make sure I didn't delete everyone else because I only see you on here, Deb. That was disgusting. Oh, nasty, nasty. Did you see what he wrote? Oh, I love the sound of rain. I've got my back door open and it's raining outside, and I just love that sound. But Deb, I think we're going to call it an early night tonight because you and I are the only ones here. Yeah, I deleted his message. I also reported him, and I hid his channel or whatever it's called. But anyhow, he's hidden. Okay, Melissa. Okay, you're back. All right. So come on, y'all, talk. Say something besides answering my questions. So what else have y'all been doing besides crafting, sewing, or whatever? Oh, and give me an idea. I've been going around in my head the last week trying to figure out what kind of tutorial that maybe y'all would like to have. I had to make some coasters for a customer, and she came in the other day to my shop, and she really didn't like what I picked out. You know, I try to get ideas what these people want, you know, and she gives me a color, and I asked her, so do you want flowers? Do you want stripes? Do you want plain? She said it didn't matter. So she comes in, and I had a really cute antique type of flower, but an antique blue background with like a cream color on the bottom, because I always do another color on the bottom because I put the batting in the middle. She didn't like it. So anyhow, I've got those up for sale in my shop, and I got to thinking, and I says, I wonder if y'all would like to have a tutorial on making coasters, but those are pretty simple. I mean, you just get two pieces of 4x4 fabrics and a piece of 4x4 batting, and you know, sew it on up and turn it right side out and do a top stitch and you're done. So I've been trying to figure out, it's been a long time since a tutorial. I'm trying to figure out what y'all might like as a tutorial. All right, so Deb says, what new tools have you found? I haven't found any new tools, but I haven't had time to work with my my rivet setter, and I need to practice with that, and I'm hoping that this week I can sit down and do just practice with my rivet setter. So new tools, let me think. No. Oh, I am buying, and I've already paid $100. I'm getting it for $150. I am buying an industrial Singer sewing machine with the table and bobbins and attachments and all kinds of good stuff to go with it. And it's going in my shop. So that's something new that I have bought for myself. All I have to do is pay her $50. I'll be doing that this weekend, and then it's mine. So I am so excited. See, she was doing alterations, but I guess she doesn't want to do them anymore, so she's closing her shop up. She came down to me and she says, how would you like to have it? And she says, come up to my shop and I'll show you what it looks like. So I'm really excited about that, and I haven't told my husband. So we won't tell the husband. Okay, so Melissa says, how's your store going? It's going pretty good. Business is picking up a little bit by little bit. People are starting to see that I'm in there. And a lot of them come in asking me to do alterations. I don't do alterations because I'm scared I'm going to mess it up. You know, I do alterations for my family, but I will not do it for a customer and charge them. So I know somebody that does alterations, and I refer them to her. So, but other than that, I'm doing really good. I get people in, they're looking, they see what I have. And I've also added those phone cases, the the iPhones and the Android charging cords, and some little wallets. And then I'm going to go to where you can buy wholesale items. And I've never been there before, so I'm real excited. and I'm going to see if what I can pick up. I'm hoping to pick up things like pocketbooks and I don't know, maybe scarves or whatever. So Deb says, do you make any American Girl clothes? Yes, I do. Well, I've got American Girl doll patterns that Simplicity puts out, and I do make those. And but I don't have an American Girl doll. I have what is that doll called? Oh man, I could think of it any other time. It's the one that you see in Michael's. And then I have one I got from Walmart. And then I have a couple others that are no name dolls. And I have one that's the same size as a Welly Wisher, but I got her from a department store. She's not a name brand doll. So I make clothes for them and I sell them in my shop. And sometimes I'll make something for my grandchildren for their dolls. And they do have American Girls. So sometimes I'll do it for them. Melissa says, I'm not able to sew because I don't have a machine and it's driving me crazy. Yeah, I can imagine. Not having a machine would drive me crazy too. Then Deb says, that machine sounds like fun. Yeah, I can't wait. She got me on it. Now I asked her, I says, I know that some industrial machines, they have this thing where you have to fill it with oil or something. I says, I don't know. I says, because I watch YouTube videos and sometimes I see people talking about they have to fill some kind of a thing on the underneath the table with oil. She says, no, you don't do that with this. She says, now periodically you need to make sure that you keep it oiled, like every couple of times you use it, and keep it clean and that kind of thing. But other than that, you don't have to have no can or whatever it is for the oil. So I'm really excited about that. Deb says, Melissa, can you pick up an old singer on Facebook or Craigslist for $30 to $50? Yeah, you can. Check Craigslist. And if you do Craigslist, make sure you do it in a public parking lot with your boyfriend. Don't go by yourself because you never know what's going to happen. Deb says, I am flying to Florida now. Too much flu going. I am not flying to Florida now. Too much flu going around. Would love to see some of your phone projects, etc. Okay, well, whenever you come to Florida, just let me know. The flu season should be over in about 13 weeks from what I heard. So come on down when you get a chance. Yeah, Generation. Is it Generation? No, isn't that the one that Target puts out, Generation doll? I think the Walmart doll is It's Life something or another. I don't think it's I think Generation doll is Target, I think. Because I watched this woman, her name is Diane Morello, and she's got oodles and oodles and oodles of dolls. And so many times she makes her own clothes. She designs her own doll clothes. And so many times she has talked about the Journey doll, and I thought she said it was from Target. Deb says, I found small cans of air at Dollar Tree. Air? Cans of air? What would you use them for? I haven't been to Dollar Tree in a while, so I have no idea what they are. Deb says, Goodwill also has sewing machines or resale shops. Check them. Yes, because the Habitat for Humanity, they have sewing machines here all the time. Some of them are in cabinets, and some of them are not. Some of them have the covers to go on them. So yeah, check out the thrift stores too. You can really get some good deals there. Like the Habitat here, you can get a machine of anywhere from $25 to $35. If it's in the cabinet and then it's got accessories and all, you're going to pay $35 for that. And if it's just the machine, you'll probably end up paying $25. So yeah, check the thrift stores. I didn't think about that. Deb says to blow dust. Oh, really? Oh, see, I got the can of air from Hancock's Fabrics when they went out of business, and that's what I use to clean my serger and my sewing machine. Oh, okay. Melissa says, okay, I will. Something alley stuff my house burned down. I lost everything. Deb says also look for material and supplies at thrift stores and Goodwill and such. Yeah, thrift stores are your best bet. If you want to get something and you don't have a lot of money, thrift stores are your best bet. Melissa says, I'm living with my boyfriend out in the country and loving it. Yeah, one of these days, I'm hoping to do the same thing. I'm still looking. Today, matter of fact, I've been on the internet looking at houses. I went to Zillow.com and I've been looking at houses and I'm also thinking maybe a triple wide mobile home, but a newer model. I don't want one from the 90s and the 80s or whatever. So I want one maybe in the probably the early to mid 2000s. So that's what I'm also looking at that. I don't see too many triple wides around town, and I also want to be in the senior community. So, and I would like to be in a gated community, and I want to be out of the city. So there's a lot of things that I want. My husband wants a 2-car garage, so there's a lot of things I want. So let's see. Oh, Debbie's here. Hi, Debbie. How you doing? Deb says, I live in the country on a lake. Now, see, that's nice. And the area that I'm thinking about, they have a couple of lakes out there, and it is a golf course community. So everywhere you see golf carts and you see the golf courses because they have, I don't know how many golf courses they have. They have a lot. They probably have 5 or 6 of them. So, and then a couple of lakes are out in this neighborhood too. And then it's out in the middle of nowhere, which is nice. And then it's 10 minutes from town. So that's not bad at all. So if you want to go shopping, it's only 10 minutes. So I wouldn't mind that. My husband says, yeah, he says, but we can't have a fence in the backyard. I says, well, that's okay. The dog needs to walk. I need to walk because we need the exercise. She really needs to lose some weight. So Melissa says, yeah, it's so nice, peaceful in Abilene. There's so much crime. There's so much crime going on. Yeah. And where I live, there's not too much crime that goes on. It's pretty good here. Sometimes you'll hear about something, like a robbery or murder or something, but not very often, not around here. So it's pretty quiet in where I live. Now, in the county that I live, we have 43 lakes all around the county, and we have 3 towns in this county. So 43 lakes in all 3 towns combined. So I really like it here. I live in Sebring, and Sebring is an hour and a half south of Orlando, southeast of Orlando. So that's where I live. I live in Highlands County. And it's really nice here. I really like it. Don't like it so much during the snowbird season, during the winter, because there's so much traffic. But when the snowbirds are back up north, then it's really nice here. You don't have all the traffic, and you get more accidents during the winter than you do in the summer. I guess because of snowbirds, I don't know. And then a lot of the snowbirds are so old that they should not be driving anyhow. And they don't do the speed limit. They'll do like maybe 15 miles under the speed limit on a highway because our main way of getting around town is a highway. There's a bug in here. So, Deb says she used to live in Dade City. Oh, okay. I have never been to Dade City. So I don't know anything about that area. My oldest daughter lives in Palm Beach County, and then my youngest daughter lives here in Highlands County. Well, she's living with us right now because she just left her husband. He was very abusive to her, and they haven't even been married a year. They got married last April. So she's better off with us. She's a lot happier. And before too long, she's going to be moving out and getting her own apartment anyhow. My shop's going good, Melissa. It's going really well. I am doing really good business. A lot of people come through in my store. I'm in a really good location too, because like the biggest parking lot that we have, there's two parking lots, and the bigger one has sliding doors, and you come straight through the doors this way, and then right here, right in that straightway place is my shop. So I'm one of the first people they see. So they come in and see what I have, and ask me, can I do this? Can I do that? And I tell them, yeah, I do custom work. I don't do alterations, but I do custom work on embroidery and sewing and crochet and all kinds of stuff. I crocheted a hat for a customer because I didn't have one made in the color she wanted. And so I did that for her, and I did that before Christmas. So Melissa wants to know, how long has my shop been open? Since October 19th of 2017. So when next October rolls around, I'm gonna have a anniversary sale. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet, but some kind of an anniversary sale. Now, if a vendor comes to me and she wants a special order, or if she wants to purchase something from me, I always give a vendor a discount, because all of us vendors, except for one that I know of, I don't know why she doesn't, but the rest of us, we give discounts to each other. And this one vendor, she doesn't give a discount, and I don't understand why not. So I don't buy anything from her. Deb says, everyone thinks if you have a sewing machine, you can do their alterations. I found, yeah. They see my sewing machine in the shop, and sometimes they'll come in, oh, you have a sewing machine, can you do alterations? Like somebody came in Saturday and asked me if I could do a zipper, because a new zipper needed to be put in. I says, well, what does the zipper need to be put in on? She says, my husband's pants. I says, no. Maybe if it was something else, I would, but not men's pants, because they've got that fly piece that goes over. So no, I will not do alterations on clothes. That's one thing I won't do. One time I did an alteration. Well, I hemmed up a friend's pants, and they were polyester pants, and they didn't turn out that well. And I told her, I says, I am so sorry, they look awful. She says, oh, that's okay, you did a good job, don't worry about it. But I know I did a terrible job, so I don't do alterations. I'll do it for me, and I'll do it for my family, but not for a customer when they're paying for it. So let me get a tissue, because I've got something on my glasses, and then my eyes, I have dry eyes, so sometimes my eyes water. So I don't need to have my glasses on anyhow while I'm doing this chat. Well, yeah, I do, because now I can't see what everybody's saying. Everything is blurred, so I guess I do need my glasses. Oh, that rain. Oh, I love that. The sound of that rain. Got that back door open. Oh, my glasses are so dirty, and my cleaning stuff is behind me. So I can get them at least halfway clean. Oh, they don't look that great. Let me try my shirt. But anyhow, I'll be able to see what you're saying in just a minute. I can see a little bit. Deb says, I put zippers in jackets, jeans, and overalls for people. I don't have any problems putting them in. However, I do not have my shingle out for business. Yeah. All right. All right, now I can see what everyone's saying. Okay, Deb, Melissa, where are you at? I have several machines. If you were near, I would loan you one. Okay, she's in Texas. Abilene, Texas is where she's at. So I don't know where you live, but that's where she lives. I guess the person from Singapore uh, went off the live chat. All right, you're in Illinois. Yeah, you're a lot of states away from her. Um, Besides thrift stores, I can't think of anywhere else for you to look for a machine. Um, okay, Melissa says she lives in Callahan County, Clyde, Texas. Oh, I thought you lived in Aberdeen. Okay. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly or not, the name of the town, Aberlin or Aberdeen, or don't know if I'm saying it correctly. But anyhow, um, trying to think where maybe you get one to borrow, but I can't think of anywhere unless you go to a church. You know, sometimes churches, they have sewing clubs. Maybe they might have one that you can borrow. Oh, we have a new person on here. Pear Sun Femme. And she says, Craigslist. Melissa says, yeah, well, I moved from Abilene because my house. Okay, so you moved recently because I remember it burned down in November. So you moved recently. Fine. I have my dinner next to me. Deb says, I would be lost without my machine. Check FreeCycle. Hey, that's a good idea. Check FreeCycle. I don't know if you know what FreeCycle is, Melissa, but what it is, it's like a recycle type website and it's free. And I guess each county, now my county, we do have one, and each county or city or whatever will have their own, what do you want to call it? Whatever it's called. And you just go on the FreeCycle and you can either offer or you can want. And then if you want something, you just click on the want, you make a title of what you're looking for and then a description. And that's it. Don't ever give your phone number. Don't ever give your phone number in this because they can reply back to you if they have what you're looking for. So don't ever give your phone number or address. That's something you don't want to do. Okay, let's see. Okay, Melissa says, oh, okay, I've never been on that. No, I don't. Okay, well, go to freecycle.com. I don't know if it's .com or .org, but go to FreeCycle. Well, Google FreeCycle, and it will come up to say if it's .com or .org. Okay, Pisa, I don't know if I'm saying your name correctly, but if you want, tell me what your birth name is, and we will call you that because sometimes I mess up on people's channels' names, so I don't want to mess up on your name. And so please tell us what your name is because we all tell each other what our names are, so we can talk that way. It's a lot easier. But anyhow, Deb says hello to you. Melissa says, okay, I will check on that. And Deb says, Facebook has a marketplace you could check. Hey, yeah, that's another thing. Go to Facebook because sometimes on Facebook, if I'm looking for something, they have, well, like for where I live, they have, it's called Highlands Flea Market. And then they have some other things like I can't remember what they all are, and I'm on them. And if I'm looking for something, then I type in what I'm looking for and so forth. So you can go to Facebook and look around, and I think another one is called like Highlands for Sale or something like that. But look around Facebook and do a search, and maybe do a search like for your county and then flea market or your county and for sale or something like that, and see if you can find something that way. Okay, she says, hi, I'm from Oklahoma. Okay, Oklahoma. And what is your name? Please tell us your. Oh, Francis, there you are. I see it now. Francis. Oh, I love the name Francis. I think that is such a beautiful name. Melissa says, "Well, I was looking at this machine at Walmart. It's a Brother SE 625 sewing and embroidery machine. It's like a 359. Oh, it's like 359, $359. Are you kidding? For Walmart? I think that may be a little high for Walmart. Uh, now, I don't know if Walmart does layaway year round. I know they used to do it for Christmas, but I was okay. We'll go check it out on Facebook." And she says, "Yes." Um, Melissa says, "No, they don't. Only jewelry." Oh, they just do, huh? They just do layaway on jewelry? Or, huh? Are you talking about Walmart only does layaway on jewelry? Deb says Walmart has some decent starter machines. That is for a combo machine, so that isn't bad. I love my combo machine. Learning embroidery is fun. Yeah, I love my combo machine, but my machine costs $4,000. So I guess 359 is a good price, but it seems like to me that's a little high for Walmart. I don't know, but I've never priced them because when I go down the aisle and they're across from the notions and stuff, I never look at them and I never price them, so I really don't know. Now, Diane Morello, like I was saying earlier, that designs her own dog clothes, she's got a brother, or she's got two brother sewing embroidery machines, and then she also has the brother serger. And she says she loves them. And one time she did a demonstration on one of her embroidery machines. No, wait a minute. I think one of her machines just does sewing, and then the one she got probably about a year ago does sewing and embroidery. But she did do a demonstration on that one, and she also did a demonstration on her serger too. So, Melissa, check out Diane Morello. Morrello. That's how you spell her name. Check her out. She's really good. She doesn't do a lot of videos, but check her out. And like I said, she does do, well, she did do demonstrations on those two machines. So that way you can get some kind of idea if that would be the right machine. Now, I heard that a lot of the Brother machines, if they have the black and white screens, they only do a 4x4 hoop. So you might want to check into that. Um, Melissa says, yes, I have a new Facebook page. Okay, well, do a search like maybe for sale or flea market or something like that. Or I don't know if Free Cycle has a Facebook page. You might want to try there too for that. I'm not sure. Deb says, mine is an embroidery machine combo at Janome. Oh, you have a Janome. I was thinking about going to a Janome maybe someday, but that means all the designs I have is PES format. That means I'd have to go back and I've saved everything that I get, in the zip folders. So I've saved everything just in case I decide to go with another machine with a different format. But that's a lot of work because I have probably 400 or more designs. So that's a lot of work for me. So if I get another machine, I'm thinking about going to the Brother Dream machine. I really, really, really like that machine. So that's what I'm thinking about. Deb says, I have a brother. They are great machines. Also, Melissa, a lot of sewing stores have models that have been traded in, so you might pick up a nice machine there for a decent price. That's a good idea, too. I know that Joann's, the big Joann's, they have a lot of their machines out on tables for people to demonstrate on. Because I went into a Joann's where my daughter lives, my oldest daughter in Palm Beach, and it used to be a Best Buy store. and they turned it into a Joann. So this is a really, really, really big store. And they have all of their sewing machines, even the Viking machines, out on tables for people to try out. So yeah, do something like that. Check those out. Hey, Margaret's here. I know you're late, but you know what they say, better late than never, right? Was Bix busy fixing her husband's dinner? Okay. Melissa says, okay, I will. Deb says, Margaret, we're talking about sewing machines where Melissa can probably find a really nice sewing machine, maybe at a discount price like thrift stores or whatever. So we were trying to give her some advice on maybe how to get a nice one. She was looking at one at Walmart. So that's what we're talking about right now. Deb says, I also have a brother embroidery machine, so I have both types of easily changed out in Sew What Pro. I do have Sew What Pro. I did buy the program. I don't have the free thing. I did buy it, and I do use it sometimes. Margaret, Deb says hello. Melissa says, yeah, this new one, SE625, you can use your flash drive and the screen is colored. It's upgraded from the old model. You know what? Then maybe it uses a bigger hoop, maybe. Because see, my Baby Lock, I have a Baby Lock Aventura, and I've got a small colored screen. And the biggest hoop I can use is a 6x10. So maybe this machine you can use a 6x10. So maybe like me, you can use a 4x4, 5x7, and 6x10. Melissa says no, it's a 4x4. Is that the biggest? Is that the biggest hoop that this machine you're looking at uses? Margaret says, ha ha. Okay, and Melissa says yes. That's so. So this colored screen sewing embroidery brother machine, the biggest hoop is a 4x4. Okay. Well, you know, you can get a lot of designs with a 4x4. So, you know, you can do that. There's a lot out there for 4x4. And I told y'all, I think before Christmas, about all of these Facebook pages I belong to where I get free embroidery designs and appliques and things. And so y'all might want to check those out. One is Little Bee. What is her name? Little Bee's Designs, I think. Another is Julia Needlework. Then Bugalina. And I can't remember what the rest are. But check those out, and you can get some free designs and some free appliques. And I got a really cute free font today. No, the other day I did, and it was a cupcake with the letter G. So I can't, for some reason, I can't keep up with all of the free fonts that they come out, because they put one out every day. So like the G already has been gone, you know, for free. It's been gone for a couple of days now. So they're probably on I right now, or J. And so I can't seem to keep up with that. But, you know, I get some of these, and I figure, you know, maybe I just do something. I just need that one letter. It'll work. So yeah, Parker on the Porch is a real good one to go to. And I don't know what her name is, but I watch her videos, and she's a tester for Parker on the Porch. And I don't like the way she does her videos too much, because she doesn't show the actual embroidering part. I like to see the actual embroidering part, because that helps me when I'm trying to learn how to do a design if I've never done it before. Let me see. Let me get caught up here now. Lavia 2 says, hi, everyone. Hello, how are you doing? Deb says that would be all right to start out with an upgrade later. Yeah, because you can always upgrade later. Maybe trade this machine in for something later on when you have money where you can really get what you would like to get the bigger hoops. because the one reason why I want the Dream Machine from Brother is because it uses the what is the biggest size hoops? It's 11 by something. I can't remember what it is, but it's a really, really big hoop. And I would love to have that size hoop. 8 by 10 maybe? Or 11 something? I don't know. I can't remember. Let's see. Melissa says they do have Brother PE770 with a 5 by 7 hoop. Yes, and I have seen videos on that machine too. And I heard that that was a good machine to have. There is a Brother machine like mine. I can't remember. It's an Innovis machine, and I don't remember what number it is. And that's not too far from you, Melissa, is it? Because Melissa lives in where did she say she lives? I can't remember now. Melissa says, yeah, when I had my baby lock, unpaid 2,000. You paid 2,000 for it, was having trouble with it, but I was doing a 4x4 stuff on my 5x7. Oh, okay. See, if I'm going to do a 4x4 design, I'm going to use my 4x4 hoop because that saves on my stabilizers. So that's what I do. Deb says Hoop Mama also is another one. Yeah, I like Hoop Mama. She's really good. She's got some really nice designs. Love via 2. This is my first time on your live chat. Well, hello. Welcome. We do this every Sunday at 8 o'clock at night. That way it gives people time to get their dinner, to just find time to chill out, and we talk about whatever pops in our head. I don't have, when I do a live chat, I never ever have a theme. I just say, okay, come on people, start talking, and then we just go from there. So welcome to your first live chat with Paradise Creations. My name is Melody. I live in Sebring, Florida, and I'm about an hour and a half southeast of Orlando. Melissa says, hello, new people. Well, my boyfriend's hauls caskets to Alpine. He will be there Tuesday. Okay, Lovia too, what is your birth name? Because on my channel, we all like to call each other by our birth names instead of our channel names, because sometimes I mess up on channel names big time. So if you can give me your name, that would be nice. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Okay, Melissa says, Hoop Mama, what is that? Hoop Mama, she makes her own designs. And so that's what she does. She's an embroidery designer. So that's what she does. And I think she has a YouTube channel. So you can go to YouTube and check her out. And Little Bees, what is her name? Little Bees. Let me get on my phone and I can tell you. Little Bees Designs, I think it's called. I'm going to go into my YouTube on my phone and go to my subscription list, see if I can find it. Let me see here. Where do I go? My channel. I don't know. I can't find it, but I think she's Little Bee Design. I think that's what she's called. Oh, here we go. Maybe it's here. Yep, here we go. All right. Let me find her. Okay, all right, that's my subscriptions. Here we go. View all. You know what? Maybe I can do a search here. Little Bees embroidery. Here we go. It's Designs by Little Bees. She's another one that you could go to for designs. And sometimes she'll get on, she's got her own Facebook page, and sometimes she will put on free designs also. Let's see. Deb says P770 is straight embroidery. So if Melissa wants to sew the combo, would serve best. Depends on what you want. And then Melissa says, not that it's far away from me. Margaret says, when my first Bernina was being cleaned, I bought a Janome 128 on QVC for 120 because it was taking weeks to get my Bernina back. It's a mechanical one, but works great. My Bernina has embroidery. I love my machine because it does really nice embroidery, but I'm changing my embroidery threads. I think I'm going to go with the more expensive ones because the thread I use now just breaks too much. So I think I'm going to go with, what's it called? Fiona, I think it's called. Margaret says, but don't use the embroidery part. And Love Via 2. Okay, this is pretty neat. And then Deb says, yes, Little Bees designed by Melissa. Is her name Melissa? Okay, I didn't know what her name was. Love Via 2. My name is Elvira. Oh, Elvira. Oh, that's a nice name. I like that. She says it was nice to meet everyone. And Melissa says, yeah, I have patterns from here, hooded towels I got, the Disney collection, and those would be cute to put in your shop. Little Bees designs. Yeah, they would be cute. I just haven't gotten around to, I've got so many designs. I just can't seem to get around to do them all. And I mean, there's just so much I want to do. My sewing patterns, I've got so many sewing patterns I want to make because I want to make zippered bags. I want to make cosmetic bags. I want to make tote bags. And I mean, there's just so much I want to make. So I'm trying to get around to it all. And I was telling one of my friends the other day, I says, if I don't stop making stuff, I need a bigger shop. So I've got a lot. I mean, every day I'm doing something, except Sundays. I take Sundays off. I don't do any sewing or anything on Sundays. Margaret says, hi, everyone, new and old. And then Deb says, I keep buying designs and hard to find time to do them all. I'm just like you. It's hard to find time to do them all. I think I have more appliques and more snap tabs than I do any other design. And I've got just about every snap tab design that Bugalina has brought out. And I've got, now I have bought more designs from Bugalina than I have anyone else. And I have also bought designs from the Little Bees. I have also bought designs from Parker on the Porch. I bought the banner one from her. It was the Thanksgiving one. I bought that from her. I didn't even have time to make it, you know? So, oh gosh. Oh, what is that? Designs by, I can't remember her name. Designs by somebody. It starts with a J. Can't remember who she is. And so there's a lot of people I shop. I do most of my shopping on Etsy because on Etsy, I can use my Ebates. I can use my shop at home plus the Honey app. And so I get all these discounts. I don't pay full price on Etsy for my designs. So I'll go to Etsy and I will buy my designs there. Let's see. So where did I leave off again? Okay, Deb says, I love in the hoop designs. That's my favorite. My favorite is doing in the hoop. I love doing those things because it's like you start with a piece of stabilizer and you end up with a whatever it is, like a wall. Now, I made a change purse, a Santa change purse, in December. And it was a red change purse with a snap, and then it had the black belt. And then for the buckle, I used gold mirrored glitter vinyl. And it turned out really cute. So, I just love it. Just like sewing, you start with a plain piece of fabric, and then it turns into something fabulous. So I get real excited. Um, Deb also says embroidery gardens. I love their designs. I've never heard of them. Embroidery gardens. I'll have. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. I know who they are now. Yeah, I have bought from them too. But I've gotten a lot of free things from them. I have also gone to Craftsy, and I have gotten free from them. And I have also bought some designs off of there too, because there's some machine embroidery on there too. So that's another area to go to. Melissa says, "Yep, I'm the same way now. Bunny Cup. Oh, I love Bunny Cup. She's got some cute designs too. I have bought a lot of hers. It is a very good place. It has very cute patterns, more like for kids." Melissa also says, "Swack embroidery. Yeah, I have bought from Swack. I tell you what, I have bought from a lot of different places." Melissa also says, "Go in the hoop designs." Yes, I love in the hoops. You know, that is the most fun. I'm not into applique very much, but I do love in the hoop. Deb says, "Yes, Swack is good, Melissa. I love Swack. She's got some of the cutest designs." Now, I didn't look on Facebook to see if she's got a website. I mean, a Facebook. I'm going to have to check and find out. If she does, I definitely want to hook up with her. Let me see. I've got my phone right here, so let me see. Go into Facebook. See if she does have. I'm pretty sure she does. Swack Designs. Fashion designer. Nope, that's not the one. Nope, I don't see her. I only saw one Swack and it said fashion designer, so I know that's not her. Latvia 2, which her name is Elvira. My husband and I moved from New Carlisle, Indiana to Alpine, Texas. It's a pretty neat little town. I saw one of your videos on making a little girl dress, so I've started making pillowcase dresses. Oh, are you the one that got inspired from my pillowcase dress tutorial? Because someone got in touch with me and said because I did that tutorial, they're now making dresses for little dresses for Africa. Okay, yeah, I thought it was you. Yeah, I love making those pillowcase dresses. And once I get started, it's like as an assembly line. I go boom, 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 and get them out. Oh, that was you, Margaret? Oh, okay. I knew it was somebody. But yeah, I love making those pillowcase dresses because they turn out so cute. Oh, you too. Okay. So Elvira and Margaret both. I didn't know that both of you. I knew there was one person, but I couldn't remember who it was. So it was both of you. Okay. So I had two people I inspired. Well, that's good. That's why I do these videos so you can be inspired. That's why I do them because I want y'all to be inspired and if you've never done something before, try something new. And that's another reason why I go in detail. I love to go in detail with my tutorials. That's why it takes me so long. Margaret says she finished a dress today. I haven't made a dress in a long time because I've been so busy with my shop for Christmas. Then I got sick with the bronchitis, which I'm still trying to get over. And now I'm trying to play catch up with everything else I want to do for my shop. So maybe I'll get around to making me a dress here soon, or two or three. Elvira says it's such a blessing. Yeah, it is. You know what? And I do have a haul video on this from holler.com. Oh, probably about a year ago. Excuse me for the coughing. About a year ago, I bought probably about 50, maybe 100 pairs of flip-flops, and they were $1 each. You go back on my videos and you'll find it. And I got them for $1 each, and I got all the way from little babies all the way to adults. And some of them were Disney, some of them they had boys, they had the Ninja Turtles, and all kinds of stuff. And anyhow, I gave that big, it was a big box of flip-flops to my sister to her church to take over to Africa. And I need to check with her to see if they went over there, because see, I was going to send them over and it would have costed me $100. So my sister says, well, give me the box. And she says, because the church, sometimes they can send stuff over for free. And then when they go on their mission trips, then, they can just take it with them. So that made me feel good when I was able to get those flip-flops, because, they're walking over there with nothing to protect their feet. And, they could get hurt. And I'm in touch with a missionary that works over there. And she teaches these girls how to make sanitary pads. And she teaches them how to make their own clothes. And she gets donations from the United States and probably other countries, but mostly the United States, with fabric. And so she uses, it depends on how much fabric she has. And sometimes she'll let them use it to make them a dress, because they wear dresses over there. So sometimes she'll let the women make a dress for themselves, or if it's just a little bit of fabric, she'll let them use it for sanitary pads. And what they use treadle machines, because they don't have any electricity. So they use treadle machines to make their clothes and sanitary pads on, which I think is really neat. And she's always sending me pictures to show me what they're up to. So right now they're getting a new building built, and I can't remember what they're going to do with this building. I think it's going to be a school. I believe that's what she said it was going to end up being, as a school. So she's been getting donations from other people to get this building built. Margaret says, that's great, that lady to teach sewing. Yes, it is. And now, it was before Christmas, maybe September. And she sent me a message, and she said that she's thinking about stopping because it's getting to be too much. And I told her, I says, Helen, you don't want to stop. This is not like you. I know you too well. You're not going to want to stop, because if you stop, you're going to regret it. Well, she's decided to keep it up, and she's still doing it. And she's always sending me messages telling me that she found out that I was correct. She probably would have regretted it. And one time I was in Joann's, and her and I were texting each other back and forth. She's in Africa and I'm over here at Joann's, and we're texting each other back and forth, just carrying on a conversation. And I thought, how neat. I'm in a checkout line at Joann's and I'm texting with somebody in Africa. So I thought that was the neatest thing. We don't do that very often, but sometimes I have a little something I need to talk to her about, and then her and I would talk back and forth about it. And she's a really sweet person. And I got hooked up with her through my sister's church. And my sister lives 2 hours away from me. And how was it? I think I saw this woman. No, it was her. I think it was my sister's husband's wife. Put something on Facebook about this lady, about what she does. And I made a comment. I says, yes, I make pillowcase dresses for little girls for Africa. And next thing I know, I've joined in the group, and I didn't even ask to join. They automatically just automatically made me a member. And all of a sudden I got a message saying I was a member of her Facebook. And it's like, what just happened here? But I'm glad that it happened, because I just see, I see actually what's going on over there. And like, if I send dresses over there, she sends me pictures of the women and the little children wearing the clothes that I send, because I even send boys' clothes, shorts and shirts. I send that too. So whatever I send over there, I always see pictures of what I send, because they're wearing the clothes that I send over. So that makes me feel good. Let's see. Elvira says that is neat. We are still looking for a church to go here. Yeah, me too, because I've stopped going to the church that I was going to because it's going downhill. A lot of people have left that church, and one of the reasons why I left is because they had an interim pastor because the one that was there, he died over a year ago of cancer. And so the interim pastor didn't even ask for this job. It was offered to him. And they wouldn't let him do anything. They wouldn't let him make decisions on anything or whatever. And so one Sunday they had two policemen at the church to escort him out and made him sign a resignation. So I says, you know what? I don't need to be going to a church like this. I do not need to be a member of a church like this. If this is the way they treat a pastor, a man of God, I don't need to be going. So I am in the process of looking for a church now, but I'm in no big hurry. I'm going to take my time with it. So that really upset me. You don't do that to a man of God. I don't care. And, I don't care what he says or does. You don't do that. You don't. No, you don't get a police officer to escort him out after he does a Sunday service. That's even worse. And then he didn't even know about it. So anyhow, Margaret says Wednesday, January 31st is senior day at Joann's for any of you old enough to use that extra 20% off your purchases. Yes, I get the coupons and I saw that. And so that's this Wednesday, right? So I think I may be going up there this Wednesday because I am 61 years old. So I get to use the senior discount. Elvira says, sorry to hear that. Yeah, you just don't treat a pastor that way. Deb says, Margaret, I had better go to Joanne. See you there. I'll be seeing you there too, Deb. I'll be using my 20% off coupon plus all the others I have. Where are my coupons, by the way? I was looking at them the other day. I don't remember where I stuck them. They're here somewhere. But anyhow, they have a lot of good coupons that I want to use. And I think they're also having some patterns on sale. I think it's McCall's. I can't remember. Deb says she's 61 also. Oh, really? My birthday is in June, so I'll be 62 in June. I was born in 1956. Margaret says, if you are in Round Rock, Texas, Deb. Okay, so Margaret, you live in Round Rock, Texas? I never heard of Round Rock. That must be a really small town. Deb says, always have your Joann's app. That has coupons. Yeah, that does. But I also know that if you use the ones they send you in the mail, they will continue sending those to you in the mail because sometimes you get better coupons in the ones you get in the mail. So I always try to make sure that I use the ones I get in the mail. And then sometimes I'll use the ones on my phone too. Let's see. Deb says, always have your Joann's app. Yeah, okay, I said that already. Melissa says, well, I have a birthday coming up February 21st. You'll be 44 years young. Oh, okay. You're about 10 years older. Well, 9 years older than my daughter. My youngest daughter, would be 35 in April. Jeez, it doesn't seem like she's going to be 35. She's the baby. Oh, my word. I haven't even thought about it until just now. Deb says, my son lives in Austin. Okay. I think I have a cousin that lives in Texas, and I think he lives in Austin, if I'm not mistaken. And he works for, him and our cousin, they're in business together in a computer company. Margaret says she lives near Florence, Texas, which is 30 miles from Round Rock, Texas, near Austin. Oh, okay. So is Joann's in Round Rock, Texas? Is that where you have to go? Deb also says, I like Round Rock and Georgetown. Georgetown. Seems like I've heard of Georgetown, Texas. Deb says, I get down that way. Maybe we can have coffee, meet up with Margaret. Yeah, maybe you and Margaret can meet up together. Margaret says, yes, Round Rock. Okay. Uh, the Joann's I go to is in Winter Haven, and that's an hour north from here. So that's not too bad of a drive to go fabric shopping and pattern shopping and whatever else shopping. Let's see. Melissa says, my birthday is coming up. If you didn't get the message, I'll be 44, February 21st. Yeah, I saw your message. And I replied that my youngest daughter is going to be 35 in April. So you're like 9 years older than my daughter. Margaret says, that would be great, Deb. All right, so you two meet up at Joann's, go and then go to have coffee together, or maybe lunch, and just make a day of it, right? Wish I could join you. If I tell you what, wish I was rich and I had a private plane. I'd go up to Texas and join both of you. Elvira says she's 53. Austin is pretty nice place too. Yeah. I heard that Austin is a really nice place, but I also heard that Austin has a lot of activity going on, like concerts and events and all kinds of stuff going on. Deb says her birthday is May, so she says I am a week or so older than you. You know what? I was supposed to be born May 22nd, but I was born June 4th, so I was kind of late coming into this world. I guess I just didn't want to come into this world. I don't know. Yeah, but my mother says that my birthday should have been May 22nd, but that's okay. I don't mind being a June baby. Let's see. Margaret says, wish you could come too. Yeah, I would love to meet up with all of you. And, it'd be nice if all of us that comes into these live chats that we all could meet up and just have maybe go to a tea house or go to a coffee house or something, or even go to a place like Chick-fil-A and just, tell them we need a long table. So set up a long set of tables for us, and we're going to be here a while. That would be nice if we could all get together and do that. That would be fun. Margaret says, lived in Austin for 30 years. Wonderful town, but it is so big now. Yeah, the town I was born in Danville, Virginia, and it's really gotten big. And when I lived there in the 70s, I haven't moved back since the 70s, but when I lived there was hardly no crime. Now it is filled with crime. It is a really bad place to live, and it's gotten big and it keeps growing and growing and growing. So I'm glad I don't live there anymore. Deb says, meet and talk about sewing projects and stuff. It would be fun. Yeah, it would be. It would be a lot of fun to talk about stuff like that. And then we all go to Joann's and look at all the pretty fabrics and just have a good time just looking at the pretty fabrics. I love looking at the quilting fabrics, and I use quilting fabrics to make my clothes because they've just got so many beautiful fabrics. So when they go on sale at a really good price, I will stock up on the quilting fabrics and make my clothes out of that. Let's see. Melissa says, yes, I would love to do that. Yeah, it would be a lot of fun if we all got together and just made a day of it. Had a girl day. That's what we could call it. Have a girl day and do whatever we want. No husbands, no boyfriends, no children, just us. That would be nice. But I live in Florida and y'all live across the country. So maybe someday, maybe if we all get rich and we can all get our own private planes or something. I don't know. That's just dreaming. It's no harm in dreaming. It's free. It's free to dream. Uh, Melissa says, yep, Joann's. Elvira says, good night, ladies. Nice meeting you all. Yeah, nice meeting you. And like I said, every Sunday, 8 o'clock. So come on back next Sunday. Okay, girls. Well, we've been on here almost an hour and a half. It's an hour and 24 minutes. So I think I'm going to call it a night. Margaret's going too. And I think I'm going to call it a night. It's about 9:30 here in Florida. And Deb's going too. So, like I always say, you have a good day or a good night whenever you're watching this. Please subscribe, click the like channel, leave comments and questions, and I answer them all. All right. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye. How do I get off of here? Thank you, Margaret. Thank you for that. Melissa says, okay, I'm going. Nice to meet y'all. Thanks for everything. All right. Night, night, everyone. How do I stop this? Oh, here we go.